Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host with the most, BigBizzE. That was not a satire of anyone or anything, so do not hold me to that, because I just thought that'd be a really, really cool intro that I should start using all the time. And I think I'm going to put epic in the title in like 9 different places. The most epic MP7 epic thermal epic gameplay MOB epic of all time. And before you say, well, you used the epic wrong in that last part. No, I didn't, because epic can be used as a noun. It's like, you know, the description of an epic story is just, you just call it an epic. Like, that story was an epic or something. I don't even know if I'm using that right. I'm just kind of talking out my ass here. Got an MP7 thermal gameplay. I got an MOAB with it. Pretty decent gameplay. It's one of my best ones so far, I think. You know, it's kind of long, but, you know, it is a thermal MP7. Surprisingly, this is my longest gun streak in Modern Warfare 3 as of yet, and it comes with a thermal MP7, which is kind of weird. Either way, though, before you guys are all like, oh my god, he's so amazing, thermal gameplay with an MOAB, it's really not that bad. I mean, sorry, not that bad. Not that I get lucky here. It's not that difficult, to be honest. It's not like it's anything amazing. It's not like it's an M60 with thermal. This thing has no fucking recoil at all. I mean, if you put quick draw on it, the stability proficiency, just so it doesn't bounce around when you look down sights, and the thermal, obviously, it's beast. I mean, the only problem with it, really, like a lot of, you know, the problems with the thermal scopes in this game is just that a lot of people use Assassin, and they don't show up on the thermal scope. But, you know, if you run into a lobby of people not using Assassin, then it's pretty useful. I mean, Assassin doesn't really affect it that much. Like, it would affect it if you're just looking down an area scoped in. But, I mean, this gameplay, I kind of quick scope, for lack of better words, with it. And that, you know, I'll see the guy first and then aim in, like right here. I know the guy's right there, and I'm pretty lucky I recognized the car was about to blow up, or this could have been a really, really frustrating evening. I got a couple other MOABs today. I don't know. This commentary is long as shit. I kind of want to just put music on the end, but then I feel like I'm lame, like I'm not talkative enough and not interesting enough to commentate over 8 minutes. I mean, I don't really have anything, you know, particular to talk about this commentary. I did find out something interesting, though. A lot of people have been struggling with, you know, the inability to YY in this game, and you can't reload once. Like, if you shoot a few bullets and start the reload, and you see someone in front of you, in previous games you could just tap YY quickly and it would cancel the reload and you could shoot immediately. In this game you can't do that, but, you know, I never really saw a problem with it, and I figured out why. You know, I didn't even realize that the YY was out of the game. I mean, I wasn't exactly trick shotting, but, you know, the reason why is I never really used to do that all that often. I used to always do it in the way that I do in this game, and that is, if I see a guy, if I'm reloading, I would sprint to the left or the right, and if you sprint in the middle of reloading, it cancels the reload immediately. And I used to always do that instead of reloading, just because you can strafe immediately too. So if a guy is shooting at you, obviously, you know, if you stand still, it's an easier target. Whereas if you sprint to the left or the right, you can shoot immediately, and you know, throw them off target a little bit. But I found something interesting in this game. If you're using a steady aim perk, steady aim pro is the ability to stop sprinting faster. So if you are one of those guys struggling because you can't YY, put on steady aim and there's sprint when you need to cancel the reload. And because you can stop sprinting faster, you can it's pretty much as fast as YYing was in previous games. You can just sprint quickly and stop sprinting, and it'll cancel the reload out. This is kind of an interesting tip. The host migrates here. It's kind of annoying because I got another MOAB this night, and I don't know what happened, but the first part of it got cut off. Just the second part, you know, stayed on. So I'll probably use that as a video when I announce my open lobby, which should be coming up soon. So look forward to that. I don't know how many people will be able to get through. I'm probably going to do it like, you know, 30 minutes with each lobby. I'll do like 18-man private matches, 30 minutes, and then I'll, you know, kick all those guys out, you know, say how much I enjoyed their voices, and that was kind of fucking weird. I was trying to think of a random comment I could give to people I don't really know that much. I really enjoy your gamer tag, IIX6 Sniper. Pretty clever. But you know what I mean. And then, you know, after 30 minutes, I'll bring in some new people. That is, if there is that many people that even want to do it. I don't know. Just, I think I'll be able to fill up at least 2 or 3 lobbies. I don't know. We'll have to see. Should be good, though. What the hell was I going to talk about? I had something very, very specific and interesting to talk about, but I cannot remember for the life of me. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to play with me randomly, just send me a chat invite, and you know, I played with 2 or 3 subs in the last couple of days. Just they sent me a chat invite, and I just sent them an invite to the party. because you know, if I'm playing by myself or you know feel like playing with other people, I'll send them an invite. And by the way, guys, if I do invite you, I would appreciate it if you did not you know, tell me how amazing I was and cup my balls in your hands, because it's kind of unsettling, you know. I'm not saying that it's bad or anything, or that the you know the people should know not to. It's just, you know, I don't know. I like to think of myself as one of you. You know, I'm not like some fucking super cool person. I pick up my MOAB here, lucky wallbang. But I'm not anything special. I'm just a human, you know. I'm just a regular dude. So, you know, don't act like it's any different. And also don't ask me for shoutouts, because if I gave a shoutout to every person that asked me to give shoutouts, this wouldn't even be my channel anymore. You know, I'm sure you guys have already seen it. Like, you know, I posted, you know, Jewish James gameplay. I posted a bunch of random people's gameplays. Not Jewish James isn't random. He's actually a friend of mine, but you know, some people that I've never even talked to before. And when I come across, you know, really good content on YouTube, I will post a video. Usually I don't tell them, just so I can, you know, get the surprise of it. But if you post really good content and I come across you, and you know, it's like 2 weeks from my last one, I'll post you up there. You know, you probably won't get too much out of it, just a little bit, you know, more recognition, I suppose, than you would, because I'm obviously not going to post someone's gameplay that has more subs than me. But you know, I like to help with the community. You know, I like to upload some other people's gameplays every once in a while. You know how it is. You know, keep things fresh. And you know, begging me to do it is definitely not going to make me want to pick you. If you guys want, you know, if you guys send me a link, a message, and link your channel and just be like, hey man, you know, check me out, give me some advice, then, you know, I'll check you out for sure. You know, I might leave a like, I might, you know, give you some tips. You know, tips, not saying that I'm amazing or anything, or I have amazing commentaries, although I do. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. Just ask me that kind of thing. I can't even count how many messages I've got, especially after the XJAWS shout out. I mean, I vividly remember one kid sending me a message that said, XJAWS shouted you out, now dual comm now, kid. I'm like, okay, yeah, man, I'll just get right on that dual comm with you, because that was so convincing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dumb. I mean, obviously the guy was probably like 11 years old. Nothing against people who are young, because God forbid, I mean, well, not God forbid, that didn't make sense, but I've met a ton of, you know, 30-year-old people that are immature as shit and annoying, and a bunch of 12-year-olds that are just cool, you know, cool, chill guys, down to earth. But I guess more often than not, it is the other way around. But regardless, you know, I'm not gonna help out a guy that says something like that. You know, right here just gives you an example of how little recoil this thing has. But yeah, no, I'm glad to help with the community. But either way, in this gameplay, you know, I might talk about the gameplay a little bit. Obviously, I did hit fire a lot, and this, you know, just kind of when you're going for an MOAB, I mean, I might make a tutorial at some point, although it's pretty overdone by this point. You got to just really, you know, chill out. Take your gunfights. Pick your gunfights. If you have a gun like this, thermal, you want to make it so that you only, you know, engage one enemy at a time, because, you know, the more enemies you engage at a time, the more likely one of them's going to get you, right? If the first guy gets 2 bullets on you, the second guy only has to put 1 bullet in you and you're dead. So, you know, I'll save that for tutorial. And look at this death I get right here. Oh my god. Absolute fucking legend right here. I probably killed him 50 times in this game, so I guess it was long in the coming. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Final score is 48-2.